Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to the garage. Today I'm going to be doing an engine and transmission oil change on my CRF150R here. So the manual calls for a change every 6 races or 15 running hours on both the engine and transmission oil. I would check the level before any track session and fill if needed. These things tend to burn a little bit as they age. Starting on the left side of the bike, find the transmission drain bolt. It's tucked away under the sprocket and behind the shift lever there. And grab your nearest tub to catch all this mess. Most of my bolts are safety wired, lovely for keeping the fluids in, but a pain when you want to get them out. Grab a 12mm and pop out that transmission bolt. Pop that crush washer off, or don't, I'm not your dad. These have been on the bike for well over a year without any issue. Swing over to the right side and pop off that transmission filler cap, and now we go to the upside down to find the engine oil drain bolt. Yet again another 12mm. And another washer you should probably replace. Back to the left side, pop off the engine oil fill cap. And let's take a look at the oil filter. Pretty uneventful, no glitter, unlike your last trip to Vegas. Make sure you retrieve the spring in the back. While you're in there, wipe out the housing, there's bound to be some junk left in there. I use high flow filters, HF116. You can get like 10 packs of these on Amazon, which supports your local billionaire in need. Smack that new filter on the outer cover, and carefully balance the spraying in the pocket while you miss the rear hole about 4 times. I definitely didn't cut that out. Keep some pressure on this cover while you spin the bolts in, otherwise you have to chase this thing as it rolls across the garage. Alternate winding in the bolts and then you can walk the cover in. Finally going to pop on a new washer to this transmission drain bolt. Make sure you spin this on by hand as it likes to get off kilter. For people that love torque specs, it's 16 foot-pounds on this bolt. I never torqued these, but I set my torque wrench to about 10 foot-pounds and it almost felt like it was going to strip, so do with that information what you will. Hand tight is perfect for me, and if you're really worried, throw some safety wire on it. The engine drain bolt also 16 foot-pounds, like again, just going to go snug on it. Pop the bike on a level surface for the filling portion. I like these blue funnels, they fit almost anywhere and O'Reilly sells them I think. I also like the ratio right container for measuring because it's got a CC mark and that's super easy to convert from any manual. The engine gets 590 cc's of 10W40. I like Motul 7100, it smells good and looks cool and I've never had an issue with it. Pop the filler cap back on, but don't check the level yet, we'll do that later. On the right side, throw down a rag and pop off the transmission oil fill bolt. I popped the bolt off to make sure I don't overfill the transmission, and we're going to be checking the level later. There's a copper washer on the oil fill bolt too. Might want to replace it. If not, just flip it over. There's a 650cc marking on the cover. That's for complete disassembly fill, so don't put that much in when you're just changing the oil. I 3D printed this adapter, which allows my favorite blue funnel to wedge into that oil fill. Without it, you really want to lay the bike over to get the transmission to flow into it at a reasonable pace. Just makes it a lot easier. I'll throw a link in the description for the file. I'm going to add 570 cc's to the transmission side here. Once you start seeing oil spill out of the hole, get the filler back on there and get the transmission oil level bolt back in. Time to clean up the mess. I like hitting the frame and engine with some super clean degreaser. It makes it super easy to get rid of any of the oil residue, stuck on tires, chain lube, all of that. Just make sure not to leave it on aluminum too long because it can cause discoloration. A little bit of agitation goes a long way. I've got a few of these detailed brushes linked down below as well. Alright, for the fluid checks, we're going to start the bike and let it run for 3 minutes. It only took about 8 kicks today. After 3 minutes of running, kill the bike and let it sit for another 3 minutes. Now we're going to check the oil level. As you can see, we're spot on here. I jumped back in the garage to check the transmission fluid. You want to see the oil run out of the oil level bolt hole. And if not, add a little bit more. It took me another 20 cc's to come up to the correct level here. And just like that, you've changed the oil on your CRF150R. So congrats, go hit the track, and I gotta get back to safety wiring all those bolts. Thanks for hanging out with me in the garage. I'll see you in the next one.